Hello everyone, Tiffany Howard here with holiday stress comes from the mind. I know, some of you are thinking, no it doesn't. It's all those things outside of me. It's the people running around with the bad driving, all the shopping, all the cooking I have to do, my in-laws, blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no. Holiday stress comes from the mind, right? It comes from the mind. It's in your head. It's actually a great opportunity if you have a spiritual practice, and I use that word loosely, but if you are a seeker, right? This is a great opportunity. The holidays are a great opportunity for you to discover where you are in terms of your spirituality, in terms of being connected and centered and balanced, right? Because there's so much going on. It's like doubled and triple anxiety and stress for people, right? So you get to find out where you are. And it comes from the mind. Because if you are connected and aligned with the universe, right? If you are in a state of harmony, nothing outside of yourself can interfere, right? Can interfere with that harmony and joy and happiness and feeling of connection that's within. When people are stressed out, they like to blame external factors, situation, and other people, right? And that's what's going to happen. People will get down, they will get depressed, go through what they call the holiday blues, and these are stories that they've created. Actually, we have been conditioned to experience holiday stress. We've been conditioned to expect that we are supposed to feel and experience stress during this time. And it's conditioning. It comes from the mind and stories, other people's stories. And most people have just accepted those stories that they're supposed to experience stress and be stressed during this time. And you don't have to be. Once you understand that it comes from the mind, that you've created it, that you have actually, bought into the story that you're supposed to be stressed. So once you can accept that and acknowledge that, right, you can let that go. You can change the story in your mind, right? Holidays do not have to equal stress. Holidays can equal joy. Holidays can equal happiness. Holidays can equal fun. Holidays can equal relaxation, right? Being calm. Holidays can equal anything that you want it to equal, right? Another thing that you can do is take deep breaths when you're feeling you're in that state of anxiety, right? When you're feeling, your emotions are going through a roller coaster phase, just stop and breathe. Deep breaths from the abdomen up through the chest and out. Just deep breaths, right? Another thing that you can do, think about something that brings you joy, something you're grateful for, right? See it in the mind, picture it in the mind, feel the energy that comes from it, how you feel when you think about your pet or your children or a trip you went on or what you're grateful for, like life, right? Another thing that you can do, stop all that needless shopping. You don't have to play into the game, right? You don't have to buy into the story that you have to go out and shopping, right? This time of the year, that's what people do. They buy into it. They cause their own stress in the mind because they feel like they have to keep up with the Joneses. They have to play along with this make-believe fairy tale of this is what we do during this time of year, right? And you teach your children that, so your children are expecting, right? But you can teach them something else. You can start some new family traditions during this season. You don't have to play into this game. Again, the mind is creating this stress in your life. The mind in your head is creating it because you bought into something and now you got to keep it going. But you can stop it, right? You don't have to go out and consume and consume and consume. You are responsible for the stories in your head. Change them up. Another thing that you can do, okay, get still. And when you get still, if you're driving, pull over. But get still and remind yourself, remember that you are in the present moment. How do you do that? Look at the sky. Okay, connect with the sky. Connect what's in front of you and around you, right? Green car, white car, tree, whatever it is. Connect with it and remind yourself that you are in the present moment. Look at your hands, right? Feel the energy, the aliveness in the body and connect with that, right? Go out in nature. Take long walks in nature with your kids, with your family, right? Do that, right? If you are participating in the illusion, and it's okay, but it's okay to participate. But remember that you are in control of it, of your story. Remember, you're participating to have an experience and not to believe in the story, in the illusion, and be conditioned by it. We can be active, aware participants in this dream, right? We don't have to be controlled by the dream. We are the dream makers. We are the makers of our reality. Right? We don't have to allow it to control us. So participate, right? I'm Mary. I like this time of the year. I'm participating, but I'm aware. I'm aware of what I'm participating in. I'm aware that it's a dream. I'm aware that I don't have to go out and buy all these things if I want to, but I'm not going to because I don't want to, right? And my family doesn't do all that, right? 365 days of the year, Earth years, right? I'm sharing love and giving gifts. Not making it a special day, doing it every day. Every day. Every day saying peace on earth, wanting peace on earth, being peace on earth every day. Every day giving love from the heart every day. Knowing that it's an everyday experience. So those are some tips. Another tip. Oh, before I go, another tip. Eat mindfully. That's another tip. A lot of you are going to be consuming more sugar than you need, more alcohol than you need, right? If you need alcohol, ask yourself why. And if you don't need alcohol and you're consuming it to an excessive level, ask yourself why. Okay? You know, don't go to extremes. And I know many of you will be consuming our family, animals. And that's going to cause some stress. Why? Because they've been tortured and murdered, and you're consuming them in the body. And if you are, say a prayer for them. Say a prayer for their life. Say a prayer for them. Be grateful for them. Those are some tips. Remember that stress is caused in the mind. And you're the only one that controls your mind. The mind that you are using, right? You're not connected to it, you're using it. You're not it, you're using it, right? Connect from the heart. Always connect from the heart to the divine. We're not separate from anything. We're connected to all of life. Remember that. Remind yourself of that. That's another tip. Remind yourself that you're connected to your in-laws, to all of life, to the sky, to the divine, to everything. Be with one with that and allow the joy to rise up through you and out into the world. Thank you for your time. I sure enough love you. Namaste.